And after a gambling scandal involving players and coaches rocked the sports world, the NBA is now working to make sure it never happens again. The league has informed teams that beginning today, they'll have to follow new rules, looking to rein in legal betting into its games. It's also beefing up its efforts to investigate unusual betting activity by players, coaches, and team staff. NewsNation's Ryan Bass is following this one. Ryan, this is something everyone's been keeping an eye on because everyone kind of has a vested interest in how this shakes out.
Yeah, Nick, especially with that massive federal investigation that involved sports betting allegations and leaking information to bettors that came from the federal government and the NBA. The league here is basically overhauling its injury reporting rules, and they also plan to use AI to try to spot and flag any suspicious betting activity that could lead to cheating and further question the integrity of the game. This begins today, by the way. So when you look at the league, they're not as much concerned with the betting. They're more concerned with inside information getting out there, especially as it relates to injury reporting. A federal investigation in October, which was really big news, that found that Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and former NBA assistant coach Damon Jones, it raised questions about non-public injury details being shared with bettors. Prosecutors say that leaked info gave some of those gamblers an unfair edge. Now, here's what's changing. The league is now requiring teams to file more frequent injury reports on game day, update player statuses multiple times before tip-off, and be clear about who is in, who's out, and why. The goal is to close that window where inside bettors might know something that the public and bettors don't, especially before those prop bets lock. Previously, by the way, in most cases, the final public injury report would come out the evening before at 5 o'clock. So this is a significant overhaul to try and make sure that there's more transparency in this information. The league is also pushing a lot of these sports books as well, Nick, to try and rein in these prop player bets as well. They can't force them to do anything, but they're trying to coerce them. Things like limiting wager sizes, which is a big thing, tightening under bets, offering fewer players, and scrapping bets that come down to one play specifically. The idea here overall, Nick, of course, is to make sure that these types of bets that are the easiest to manipulate are eradicated from the league, and that they try and protect the integrity with this investigation still on.
Because if fans feel like the game is fixed, Ryan, you will see a massive revolt for sure. Ryan, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.